Hey, what have I found here? Better setting this time in the woods. Now, I've got a little bit of a surprise. Now, I had a white and black 2015 Enduro 650B from bike scene in Gisborough. I noticed a few ripples in the down tube. If anybody's got a 2015 till the latest iteration of that yoke frame, check your down tubes. This area here, when you looked at it from the front, so many ripples. Anyway, long story short, called up bike scene, who I got the bike from. A few days later, full warranty replacement, full bike. Well, I'll explain, but basically nothing fit from the 650B. Specialized lifetime warranty, absolute heroes, which is why you pay a bit extra money with the help of bike scene as well. I mean, them guys top class for sorting it out. I just literally had to bring my frame down. It was in bits. Just had to bring my frame down and my shock. Specialized just said, yeah, issue an expert. 7.5 grand bike, here we go. Well, so my other bike, my Levo, my SL with the green tint. Now, I don't really want to have loads and loads of wheels in my garage. I've got a few bikes, so what I've done is I've took the Roval rims and hubs that came off this bike, put them in storage. So I've got the just the Specialized hubs on the Roval rims, and I swap between both bikes. So I've kept me gold cassette. Now this bike, there was some conditions. Bike scene had to try and swap over as much as they could. So although this bike's delivered with 12 speed, I actually got the 11 speed off my my 2015 bike transferred over. So in the meantime, I have updated it. The guy who you see riding in the vids, Graham, Big G, he had a GX e-bike cassette with a one click shifter. I actually really like it on this, so I've got 11 speed, 12 speed on it now. So from standard, you get an X2 performance shock. Now the X2 performance only has low speed rebound, low speed compression, and a few. It's only 2 dials instead of the 4 dials. It's not the full X2. Like it doesn't have all the adjustments. So I wanted to get back to the coil of my Enduro, so I got an ohlins TTX from TF Tuned. Yeah, beautiful piece of kit. So I didn't have coil ohlins available. I wanted 180s. No one does 180 coil unless you go triple crowns. So what I did is I took the 38s that you get with the bike, and I converted them with a Vorsprung coil, and actually got 180 out of these. So these are a 180 38 Fox, and the damper's still the same, Grip 2 damper. Although I just run it fully out for high speed, about halfway for low speed. I run my damping pretty slow. I mean, the ohlins is pretty much closed off. But this is my first test ride on these forks, and so far so good. Super plush, like really plush. And the extra front end lift, I do feel it. It's quite a heavy bike. It's 17 kilos with the coil, front and rear. It was, I didn't weigh it beforehand because I thought I'm going to change it straight away, but it did feel a lot heavier. I mean, my old Enduro is 14 kilo, like, you know, you're not getting anything like that these days. Now my Levo SL is 18 kilo, so there's a kilo in it, but this is just an absolute smasher, and it felt, the trail I've just been on felt like I wasn't there. I mean, it's just my warm-up track, but yeah, this thing's going to be an absolute smasher. So, front to back, got rid of the Butchers Maxxis Minions. Obviously these are my other wheels, but still, cush core front and rear, DHF on the front, DHR2 on the back, Fox 38s with a conversion. Up at the top, got my Renthals 35s. I have a 45 stem, or 40. I'm not really keen on the 35, it's too short. My original guides, yeah, that's one thing they couldn't give us. They did give us the 220mm rotor, which is crazy. I'm actually running 200 front and rear to match my e-bike. But yeah, that was another thing. I had to retain my old brakes. So they got the brakes, the mech, shifter. They give me the dropper post, give me the wheels. I mean, I couldn't take my old cranks, so they give us these cranks. The derivatives are pretty good. Feel nice. So 5mm shorter than I had before, even though the bike's this is an S4. So I've went longer because this is going to just be my play bike. This is just my smasher bike. I'm not really going to go far on this. I've got my e-bike for that. So as I say, GX cassette on the back. GX mech on the back. Obviously the Eagle cassette off my other wheels. Same wheels. Crank Brothers mallets, obviously. Cush core front rear, I mentioned that. Now this company here, Interflon. These guys, look them up. If you're sick of muck off and you're sick of, I don't know, these ceramic oils and whatever. I come from industry, heavy industry. I'm maintenance tech, worked in factories, production lines in that last 25 years. And I used to swear by this oil. And this oil would come home with us and it would get used on everything. I would never use any bike specific products because I swapping between wet and dry lubes, and anyway, I moved to this company, Interflon. I've got a relative who works there, and Jesus, like this stuff is it's good. It's really, really good. It's worth the extra few pennies because it does last. I mean, I have a road bike as well, and the noise from the chain, even when it's dirty, I don't clean my chains really, really well, but as soon as you apply this stuff, everything's just silent, and it does shift better, and it does feel better under your feet. It's a strange feeling, but make sure you give the bottle a good shake if you do get some. But Interflon, check them out. Instagram, my bike's on there. There's a few other guys who I've managed to get on board as well, and we're helping my brother who works there, and he's passionate about the stuff. He's a time served tech as well, so he's not going to try and fill you full of nonsense if you do manage to get in touch with someone. He is like northeast sort of coverage, but give him a shout. An alternative to muck off. If you're sick of going between different lubes, it's just give him a go. I mean, I've probably overdone it with the stickers here, but it's nice to just try and put a bit knowledge out there of what else is available. This is off my other bike. It was just lying around. I do like the saddles, only 25 quid. Who cares? Nobody sees it when you're sat on it. X-Fusion dropper post. It's really good. It's really smooth. These type of things, I smash them up. They're in a bike stand. They're getting lent against trees, so I'm not really too fussed about spending big money on them. But it is good. It's not quite like Fox transfer levels or whatever, but one up sort of on par with them for price. But they're nice and smooth. Little Vorsprung stickers, I got them made up from Sticker Mule. The ones you get in the pack, you want to show that stuff off, so I probably went a bit over the top, but at least it gets people to question what's available if they can't get the kit they want. But as I say, there's an E38 ohlins coming out for a while. It's probably going to be next year. It would be nice to get the matching, but for now I'm very happy, very, very happy indeed. But bike scene in Gisborough, if you've got a Specialized, give it a good 2015 Enduro, get a good check of it, get in touch with bike scene if you've got your receipts, because we want to ride safe. We don't want that carbon cracking on us. But very, very happy boy. Off to the woods I go. I'll post some vids up. Bit of a crazy day. Doesn't know whether it's the summer or if it's winter, because it's just been hailing 2 seconds ago. But I'll catch you in a bit, guys.